Ify Nwadiwe.
Am I officially unmuted? Am I unmuted? I was making so much noise. So yeah, how you doing? It's Ify. I'm calling in from the Bakersfield Improv. You know, it's been shut up. It's been shut down. It's been shut down. People have not been let in, and I'm here holding down the fort. So right inside, I'm still keeping it live and direct from the Bakersfield Improv. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe. They're keeping their masks on. All right, that's good. No, it's been good. I hope everybody's staying safe in quarantine. This quarantine's been great. That being said, I will be running at the top of my set a few jokes that I've written before quarantine, and I'm trying. And you know what? Honestly, they're still probably going to slap. I'm a professional comedian. All right, first up, how's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? How many of us in the audience love walking outside? How many people love breathing in each other's face? I don't know what I would do if that was taken away from me, but you know, I gotta say, 2020 is my year to breathe in as many faces as possible. And if anyone was to take that away from me, I don't know what I'd do. You know, I got lots of big plans, lots of traveling I plan to do. 2020 is the year of travel, and I hope to do that as much as possible. Once again, if anyone was to take that away from me, I don't know what I would do. Last and certainly not least, I think 2020 is the year I'm going to give up washing my hands. I think it's useless. There's no reason to wash hands. And if I do it, it's going to be for about 5 seconds. 5 seconds I think y'all can listen to me on this. If you wash your hands for over 5 seconds, you are a crazy person. 5 seconds is all we need. All we need. But those were my jokes that came before the team. But now we'll go into some other jokes. You know, if you didn't notice, if you haven't known, I'm a dad. A whole ass dad. You're looking at a black dad. We out here holding it down. And I think what's so funny about like the whole becoming a dad, I guess what people would say instead of becoming a dad is like the pregnancy part is like I'm not a superstitious person, but I did, you know, growing up, I don't know if y'all heard this. I feel like superstitions are always very, very vain because growing up I heard like, oh, you know, don't make fun of ugly babies because if you make fun of ugly babies, your baby gonna be ugly. And I'm not that superstitious, but when my ex was pregnant with our daughter, I was like, okay, I can't make fun of ugly babies. It's not even something I did. Like that's not even like something I was like. I was not the baby roaster. But I was like, I can't make fun of ugly babies. But you'd be surprised how many ugly babies you see when you tell yourself you're not going to make fun of any more ugly babies. Not at all. But yeah, but I am a dad. No one's ever prepared for me to be a dad. Like you might be like, you know, hey, I'm woke. I'm watching the Vivian Show. You know, my mind has ascended. I don't have any societal norms to hold me back. Not everybody else. Everyone sees me because I look young for my age. I'm not going to say how old I am because I want the illusion to stay present, but you know, every time someone sees me and they know I have a kid, they like see me. They're like, "Oh, he must have been a quarterback, had a scholarship to UCLA, and now he knocked up the cheerleader, and he works at a Kinko's." Like that's the energy I get from everyone I meet. Like every time I pass an old black man on the street, he's like, "Should have kept your head in them books, boy." And I'm like, "I'm not. That's not my story. That's not my story. Why are you?" But I do think I'm not completely ready to be a dad yet because I think you need certain things to be a dad. I think you need certain things, and I don't have all of them. Like, I think the first thing you need is to be wearing sandals with socks at all times. Like, that's a dad move. Wearing sandals with socks at all times. You got to be doing that. I think the second thing you need to be doing is care way too much about grills. Like you should be bringing up grills as much as possible. You're like, oh yeah, it's cool that you talk about politics, but let's talk about that Coleman right there. Coleman, that's the one way to heat some meat. And I think the third thing you need to be a dad is that dad voice, you know, that voice that commands authority, you know, like you've been playing outside and your dad's like, hey, and you're like, oh no, is he going to hit me? You know, like that's that dad voice. And I don't have a dad voice. I don't have a voice that commands authority. I have a voice that commands a Target employee to get video games out the glass case. Like, hey, I need some more Zeldas in this cart, please. Come open up this glass case, you know? And I know it's true. I definitely know it's true. Because the other day my daughter was jumping on the couch. She was jumping on the couch and she was jumping up and down. And I was worried because she was jumping on the couch and I have this thick wooden coffee table. She was jumping and I was afraid she was going to jump, trip, fall, hit her head on the coffee table and mess it up. And I didn't want that to happen. So I had to get her to stop. And I was like, hey, Naomi, can you please stop jumping on the couch? But she didn't listen. She kept jumping. So I was like, okay, let me just raise my voice a little bit. And I was like, hey, Naomi, can you please stop jumping on the couch? She still didn't listen. She said, so this time I got buck. I like poked my chest out a little bit, raised my voice. I was like, hey, Naomi, I already asked you 2 times, stop jumping on the couch, stop jumping on the couch. I need you to stop jumping on the couch. And this time she did stop. But then she cocked her head to the left, like almost as if to be like, nigga, who are you talking to? And I was stuck because on the one hand, as her father, I wanted her to listen to me so I can protect her and my coffee table. But then on the other hand, as a male feminist, I wanted to respect men. So I was like, you right, I ain't shit. You need a juice box, baby? Huh? You need a juice box? Huh? Don't trust any of us, you know? Like that. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to raise a bad bitch, you know? Like a Cardi B, you know? Actually, more of a Cardi B minus. Like that's the way I'm going. That's the way. It's wild. It's wild. It's crazy because like I feel like 2020 is like throwing so much shit at us. I don't know what y'all been doing for the quarantine, but I've just been buying too much stuff. I've been buying a lot of stuff. Too much. I think I've bought so much stuff from Instagram ads that I've confused Instagram. Because, you know, at first it made sense. I'm a sneakerhead. It like, you know, suggests sneaker stuff, I'd buy it. Boom. I like anime. It suggests anime stuff, I buy it. I cook a bunch, suggests cooking stuff, I buy it. But I think I beat the system because the other day it suggested a backyard beekeeping kit. And that's fucked up for 2 reasons. The first reason is I don't have a backyard. I live in an apartment, so I can't even use that. And the second reason is Black people don't fuck with bees. I don't know if any Black people y'all know, but they don't fuck with bees. If you see a Black person and they fucking with bees, that's the candy man. So you need to run away because Black people don't fuck with bees. Just stay away. So I don't know who they were getting at with me. I bought it anyway, though. I bought it anyway. It's on the way. I should have it by Wednesday. It's crazy. Like we've had so many problems this year that we forgot about our old problems. Like remember when we were like worried about kids dying from school shooting, and now we're worried about kids dying from going to school. Like, you know, like that's how much it's changed, and it's been super wild because I remember I saw an article on Twitter. And it was from a reporter in Boston who like tried to open the table to people who were against like, you know, gun restrictions. And they're like, well, what will we do to reduce gun violence in school? And so it was an open forum. And someone, this is very real. This isn't a joke. This is something I really read online from this open forum. They said we should put olive oil in the school sprinkler system. So when the school shootings start, they will spread oil and it'll be too slippery for school shootings. And that's when I knew that we were in dire straits when it comes to this, because we have Wile E. Coyote submitting suggestions for school. Like, I want to know what the next one is. Like, yeah, you're going to have paint buckets at the end of the hallways. That way you can paint a train tunnel and the train going to run over the school shooters. You know, like, that's too much. It's too much. And I'm too much. That's why I'm getting out of here. I've been Ify Nwadiwe. Thank you so much. And y'all have a good night.
Everyone, once again, give it up for Ify Nwadiwe and be sure to go follow him virtually, not in real life. That's weird.